Code Academy. What is it? How quickly you can start? What is the difference between free version and paid version? Hi, today we will overview Code Academy platform as a learning platform for the beginners. This is basically great for people who just started, who just have no idea, so no prior experience is required. So you will learn what is the platform, what is the advantage of the free and paid version, what you can do with it, how much effort you need to put, actually very much minimal, and how you can kickstart your learning just basically from creating an account in the Code Academy and just start typing and learning programming right away with no problems with setting up dev environment as it was in other platforms. So stay tuned. The ease of use is definitely an advantage of the Code Academy. Usually when you start with the programming, with the learning, you have to set up at least your, let's say, Visual Studio Code, which is sort of this editor. If you, for example, learning JavaScript, you have to install Node.js environment, install some extensions to your VS Code, some steps you have to do. And for example, if you take the course on Udemy, they usually show you how to do it, but still it's a sometimes blocker stopper for people just to try out and see what is it. On the contrary, if you're starting with the Code Academy, so you have everything in your browser, you don't have to set up anything. Your ID in the browser, your tasks in the browser. For example, if you're learning with Udemy, you'll have one window for the Udemy, and then you have to switch between Udemy course or whatever the course, even YouTube or FreeCodeCamp, doesn't matter, or the book. You have to switch between the source of the learning and place where you actually will be typing your code. Learn how to code. I think it's with a Python. It's like a very foundational without a focus on various specifics of the certain programming language. So it's not like a Java, JavaScript. You have a certain article at the very beginning. And here you have even interactive app, up, down, left, and click right. This is like way better than learning through the Wikipedia or other articles. Draw inside the box. Okay. This is main interface of your learning through the Code Academy. Pretty small introduction, and then you have actual instructions to do. I think I have to type it. Yeah, grass, rocks, grass. You can always go to the cheat sheet. So variable definitions, variable declarations. There's a Code Academy forums in case you wanna go into the community and check. There's explanation. So I guess this one is more helpful for us. So this will be a little more popular interface if you select the code and explain code. That's great. I didn't have that before. Help me with this task. I wouldn't do that, but if you're really stuck, 3 equal forest. Run or control enter on the Windows. This is example of the quiz. Oh, num sites. We need to know what is the num sites. Num sites will be assigned the value of the triangle. Triangle is 3, so it should be 3. Another stats. Strings. Boolean values. It's actually good. If we capitalize hello, for example, that will be, we click that, and we go to capitalize, and it's like capitalized our world over here. Yeah, this input should be a little up, so that's the only confusion I had here. But overall, it's a nice introduction. Yeah, I think it will be fun if we do just PHP. Very similar concept. So we change that variable to I, and we need to click run. Oh, it's a to-do list. Nice, completed. Yeah, this is example how to do to-do list, and you can see the code is actually way bigger for the simple to-do app. And this is actually how the code looks. Yeah, a lot of stuff here, but you get the concept. The value in the in the Code Academy or any learning platform will be amount of the catalog and resources. We can see here they have Python. Well, this is like sections, right? JavaScript, HTML, CSS, SQL, Java, C++, mostly every popular languages. And even they have a category like web development, data science, web design, some other professional skills. And over here, they even have something which is more to the profession. This is career path. So the career path, the difference between career path and the course itself, if you select a specific course like Introduction to the PHP or Introduction to the JavaScript, you will learn some basics and you will be good. But if you go with a career path, it's basically a collection of the courses. So time to complete, a lot of hours, by the way. Level beginner, how many projects you will do, prerequisites, none. They usually compounded with the other courses. So they have, you can see introduction, fundamental of HTML, CSS, overall web design, responsive design, JavaScript. I think they will probably show React as well. Let's see. So they compounded like a foundations of a lot of stuff, still foundational level, until, oh, they even got the interview skills and algorithms and data structures. This is actually what is useful for the interviews at the stage when you will be searching for the job. Let's go to the JavaScript, for example. You will see different courses. You can sort and filter them by the level. Let's say beginner, let's say free. By the way, that's the difference. Or you want to go with a paid one, free. Do you want a career path? There's none. But if you go with a paid and career path is only available to the paid users. A skill pass is like career pass, but it's just like smaller, or just courses. Let's go with the courses, free, less than 5 hours. You can filter by hours and contents of the practice projects or portfolio projects. Portfolio projects, I think, available only for the paid ones. Practice projects, it's actually what you do to build out the app with instruction, but it's more like a bigger practice. And portfolio is, I guess it's like a set of the practices which you can later on attach to, if it's allowed. Most probably it's allowed in most places, to your portfolio later on, to showcase that you actually can do a similar stuff to your potential employers. All the courses, by the way, free, so makes sense to use free first and then switch to the paid one if you want to. And of course, if I click, let's say, Learn React Introduction, overview of the course, very typical. It's pretty small, by the way. It has a section for the GSX, components, and interacting. That's for the catalog. You can go to the computer science. They have, by the way, computer science as like a whole course, like for the people who want to go with a computer science overall. It's a quite big pass. It consists of the intro into the programming, intro to the data structures, to the algorithms. There's like a specific data structures, databases, computer architecture, math for the computer science, and interview prep. This is actually the big one. Career path. See the big ones. So this is the big ones. Data engineer, full stack engineer, front-end engineer, data scientist, and the computer science. So it's one of the big ones. 75 hours. This is the big one too. 105. All of them are big. This is the big one, because it's compound probably for the front end and back end, but this is the biggest. Includes 51 courses. Let's compare this to the skill pass. All skill pass. Skill pass have like 9 courses, 6 courses, 15 courses. Way less in the comparison. All the career paths are the big. The smallest one is 35 hours and 26 courses for the iOS developer. Let's go with the full stack. It has this amount of things to do. Show 55 units. So we have here a lot of like a front end stuff, starting at the very beginning, Git, portfolio. I think they started with the front end, slowly switching to, still front end, React, Redux, it's all front end. And then back end and feature testing. Now we're switching to the back end. We have this user notification, backend databases, API development, deploying, web security, data security, DevOps, algorithms, and so on. I guess in the paid one, you'll get personalized learning paths, access to quizzes, real-world projects, access to practice, mobile app, and videos. I would say if you doubt it, always start with the free, no matter what the product is, unless you are in a real rush, and you shouldn't be. Quizzes and projects are good from the paid version because it's good for your knowledge. It's like a check for your knowledge. But certifications, I would not worry about the places where they offer certifications as a bonus, because in programming and software development, nobody cares about your certification. Certification makes sense if you are in the field of the infrastructure of the DevOps. It still brings the value there. But in programming, I would just ignore the certifications at all. We have Mozilla Developer Network. And if you go to learning, guides and learning, you have everything here for free. Yeah, you have to like read and do all the stuff yourself. If you click play, it'll open you. Very similar, but you have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, so it's a little more detailed. So it's also interactive. This is Udemy. This is paid one. Right now, the price without discounts, usually it costs like a 15 Canadian bucks or something like that. It's actually have a great amount of reviews. That's Udemy. And you have, of course, YouTube for the learning, books for like a free, there's tons of them. And you have FreeCodeCamp, which is another great resource. It's completely free. It's sort of like a Udemy, but it's free, so it comes with a quality. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but it's just like, I saw some videos there, maybe it wasn't the best quality, but still, it's free. And I'm sure you can find great resources here as well. This is free. Free is always good. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. You will get more videos like this. If you really liked this video, also leave a like. And let me know in the comments what you think about this video. What you want to do better, maybe a deeper overview, or what kind of a video you want to see in the future. Thank you for watching. Bye.